Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Making an Impact with Zebu Nation. And today we have for you Game 12 of the 2019 MLS regular season. So let's go. Let's get right into it. It's another important game. We've dropped to 6th place after 11 games. We got 4 wins, 1 draw, 6 losses, -3 goal differential. Total of 13 points, so we're not that far behind. Only 3 points out of 2nd place, honestly. But it hasn't been a great first quarter of the season, so we're looking to move on and have a more successful second quarter. And let's see if we can start that off with a big win over the New York Red Bulls, who we're playing this week. They are in 2nd place, looking pretty good right now with 5 wins, 1 draw, only 3 losses. Total of 16 points. So they're only 3 points back of Columbus, and they got 1 game in hand against Columbus. So, it's another tight race at the top of the Eastern Conference, and we need to join that race with a victory here today. So we're going to get to that real quick. We got a little bit of news, not a ton, but I went to the board again. Last time I got them to improve our coaches' salaries. So now we're going to improve our training facilities. It's going to cost us $1.2 million, but we're going to get some improved training facilities. Because honestly, Montreal is behind the rest of the MLS when it comes to facilities. Just the way it is, Field condition is very good, of course, but only good training facilities, that's not really on par with the rest of MLS. Most MLS have excellent or state-of-the-art type training facilities, so we're definitely behind. We're behind on youth facilities as well, but the board won't give us an option to upgrade the youth facilities just yet, so hopefully we can get that done in the future. Good junior coaching. We could also use better junior coaching than that, so I'm trying to get them in to improve all of these sort of facilities. We're probably not going to get a new stadium. Maybe one of these days we'll get to upgrade the stadium, but for now, we don't even have enough fans to fill what we have, so that's not going to be an option. Last week, you saw our draw versus Columbus. We should have won that match, honestly. 2-2. We had them beat, and they came back late and tied it up in the 87th minute. Both their goals came in the second half, so we were up 2-0, let it slip away. But it's a good showing against the top team in the Eastern Conference, so hopefully we can repeat that performance against the second-best team, the New York Red Bull. And then we got a ton of games against Toronto coming up, which will be its own little episode. So we're going to stick with the formation that worked versus Columbus, the 4-1-2-3. As the papers mentioned, was sort of a throwback to our first season when we were still trying to figure out what formation we wanted to play before the 4-2-4 came to the front of our minds, and we put that into play. We were playing, a lot of different formations, and this was one of them, and it kind of worked, I guess, but not good enough. Now, it does mean that some of our strikers are sort of out in the cold right now, but we'll deal with that as it comes. Probably change formations for the Canadian Championship, maybe. I mean, we've beaten Toronto already this year. We're using the 4-2-4, so maybe we can just go back to that. I guess it'll depend on how many Canadians we need or want to play. And we don't really need to rest people too much because we got 3 full days between this match and the first Toronto match. And honestly, right now, we don't have a ton of Canadians in our starting lineup. You can look at our starting lineup here, and not a lot of Canadians. So, on the bench, we've got Dupuis, Petrasso, Piet, Watts, Giglio, Salmon, and Crapeau. So we're going to submit that team and get going. I guess we should look at New York and see what they're all about this year. I think this is our first time playing them. Looks like they're going with the basic 4-4-2. Robles, of course, their captain, in goal. Lawrence looks like he's coming forward from the fullback position. Murillo on defense, pretty good. Torres is, they're leading something or other. He is their highest average rated player, 7.3, only 4 appearances. So he must be a fairly new player, or he's coming off injury or something. 34-year-old Colombian. No, he just hasn't played much. 4 games. Not sure why. A Bang and Adair up top. Adair is probably their leading goal scorer. There he is. 5 goals, 2 assists. We got to close down on him, that's for sure. And then meanwhile, we've got a pretty familiar lineup here. Lutweiler in goal. Tran Duvern at the fullbacks. Giger Cabrera in central defense. Andre Toure. Teder in the midfield. Vargas. We brought in Mane on the right-hand side because he's not Canadian, but he is our top goal scorer with 4 goals now. He's jumped to the forefront. 7.14 rating as well in 8 total appearances. And then, of course, Kyle Larin, 3 goals, 3 assists. So he needs a little bit more production. He's getting outscored by Mane. That's pretty hilarious. But anyway, let's get to the dressing room. Pep talk. Go out there and give the fans a performance. Are we at New York? I don't remember. Good luck out there, I guess. Whatever. Let's go. All right, opposition instructions. Assistant coach has some stuff to say. We're going to close down on all these guys. Close down, close down, close down. It looked like this guy here, Lawrence, is getting forward. Kamar Lawrence. Yeah, I recognize that name. He's, 26-year-old Jamaican, 58 caps for Jamaica. Yeah, he's pretty good. 15 pace and acceleration. He's definitely going to charge forward. Good crossing. You definitely have to close down on him and watch out. Tyler Adams looks like he's going to stay back. He's their young player, right? Yeah, 20-year-old American. Valued at $4.7 million. Wowzers. So he might get snapped up by somebody in the near future. But for now, he's our problem to deal with. But I'm not going to close down on him. Looks like he's staying back, so that's fine. Get to the tunnel. Kyle Larin has a fairly lengthy run without scoring a goal. Send the assistant to talk about that. So here we are. Red Bull Stadium. Is that what it's called? I don't know. The crowd seems a little quiet. At least I can kind of hear them now. I couldn't hear them at all last game for some reason. Let's see if this formation can do it again. There's Giger. He's been playing really well. He's been improving in his training and everything. His ability is going up and up. So I think we just got to keep playing Giger and see if he can reach his potential. Because when you get a young player who gets in the lineup and starts improving, I feel like you got to keep playing him. Otherwise, you'll stunt his growth. So that's what we're going to do. All right, Torres gets it out wide for Royer. Back to Torres. Red Bulls are on the attack in their classic red and whites. There's Giger with another interception. Gets it to Duvern. Nowhere really to go with it. Mane keeps it in, but keeps it in for the opposition. This is a long highlight. Royer. Torres. Adair trying to get around Giger. Can't quite do it. The other interesting thing about Giger is he's playing a ball-playing defender, which is something I've never used before, ever. I don't really know what a ball-playing defender is supposed to do. I assume play the ball, which means like go after the ball, but I don't know. We'll see. He seems to be doing well at it, whatever it is. He's got a 6.7 rating right now, but he's got a 7.0 rating overall. So he is playing well. There's what I was talking about. His ability points are just going up. Marking, anticipation, all of his mentals are going up. Vision, is going down a little bit, but everything else is going up. His physicals are going up too. Strength has improved. Stamina, balance, acceleration, all of that going up. It's pretty good. All right, here we go. First highlight, Tran drops up to Mane. Mane is going to center it. No, he's going to take it himself. Another deflection. He scored on that before. The wild shot from the top of the key off the deflection. And he scored on that before, so he's trying it again. No luck. All right. Duvern's going to settle it down, and this highlight's going to continue. Teder can't settle it down at midfield. It's Cabrera, Duvern, Andre. All right, let's see what Yaya Toure can do with it. He can turn it over. He is a turnover machine, but Mane to the rescue there. No, that wasn't Mane. That was the fullback. Here's Laren. Drops it back for Teder. Out wide for Mane. He's going to make a run outside. Is he going to get it into Laren? He does. Laren's header goes over the post, though. So Mane has been playing well. Giguère's playing well. So a lot of our young players are starting to come into their own. And it's definitely what we need when we have such a young team. You know, average of 24 years old. And that's going to go down even further next year. I was looking at the roster. I mean, we're getting rid of several of our 30-year-olds. And looking at the academy, we'll probably be signing several 18-year-olds. So, oh, here's Laren on a run. He beats the defense. And not a great shot, honestly. A little lazy there. But at least he made a run, so I guess that's good. We're just in standard operating procedure again. We're not in counterattack or anything like that. Here's Cabrera. Sends it out wide for Vargas. Can't get there, but Toure settles it down for Teder. Teder plays it forward for Mane. He beats one man across to Vargas. Oh, he can't beat Robles. Robles is one of those guys that if you're not paying attention to the Red Bulls, you don't think about him. Honestly, he's not like a huge superstar, but he is really good. I think he should get more acclaim than he does. Gonna boot it downfield. Another long highlight. Not sure who this is gonna go for. Mosquita, Torres. Red Bulls trying to mount an attack. Adair. Okay, we headed out of there, but danger's not over. Red Bull's going to restart their attack. Torres gets it forward for Adair again. Giguère, I was just talking you up. He was battling with Adair really well until that point. Another penalty. We've had several penalties against us this season. Oh, good stop by Leutwiler. But Adair gets the rebound. I think that's Leutwiler's first stop on a penalty. It's a good job. That keeps us in the game. Lawrence has a yellow card for the Red Bulls. Keep an eye on that. Leutwiler, look at that. 7.1 rating. He's our highest rated player. You don't see that very often. Let's go, boys. 39 minutes. 40 minutes. It's another Red Bull highlight. Another wide shot. It's been an interesting half. A lot of long highlights. Duvern to Andre. Toure. Let's see if he can make a play. Dwells on the ball. Gets it to Laren. Laren comes back with it rather than kicking it out wide. Adair gets murdered. And Red Bulls start another counterattack. Adair is surrounded by 4 players. Gets it out wide. Royer trying to make a move. Torres. Sends it forward to Adair again. You know, he's getting hounded by Giguère, and that's pretty good, but he does keep getting the ball in scoring position, and that I don't like. He's got a 6.1 rating, you know, because all of his attempts have been for naught. 6 rating now. But he does get the attempts, and that's a little disturbing. Here's another highlight for New York. Adams centers it to Royer with the header. It's over, though. So they've been getting most, if not all, of the highlights, but we actually have 7 shots. Only 1 on target. They also only have 1 on target. I mean, it seems like we're winning the game if you look at these stats, but the highlights have not gone our way. Analysis. Yeah, we should probably work the ball in the box. So let's do that. I'm going to work the ball into the box. I don't know that there's anything else I really want to do. I kind of want to retain possession. Yeah, we'll give that a try. No, and actually I don't. I don't know. Let's try direct passing. Let's go the opposite. I feel like getting the ball to Mane and Vargas down the wings might actually be better than trying to go up the middle against their defense. You know, the way Toure has been playing lately just hasn't given me a ton of confidence. So, let's get to the dressing room. Pep talk. We owe New York after what happened last time. I guess that's always a good motivator. Yeah, I don't remember what happened in our last match. Yeah, must have been regular season last year. I don't recall, but anyway. First highlight ends, and now we can get into the second half proper. Here's Lutweiler, gonna boot it out of there, sends it downfield. Vargas loses the header. New York on the counterattack. Adair behind the defense. Lutweiler, nice stop. New York's got some nervous-looking fellas, Mosquita and Abang. Adams gets it stolen by Tran. Toure has it, again dwelling on it. Gets it to Tadair. Tadair is going to boot it forward for Laren. He's going to outrush the defense. Is anybody coming with him? Not particularly. He drops it back. Toure. And that was a great find through all the traffic, but then Toure just didn't really do much with it. So let's concentrate, boys. Classic Zebu Nation telling his team to concentrate. Let's do it. Here we go. Tadair, free kick. Oh, what was... Oh, come on. Come on, game engine. What was that? Robles, like, ducked to get away from the ball. It bounced off the post, and he picked it right up off the ground. That's just some bad animations there. I mean, it was a nice shot. We actually hit the post, almost scored. And we sort of got undone by the weird animations. All right, here's Torres trying to cross. Pass intercepted, but Lawrence picks it up, sends it forward to Abang. He's covered there. Gets it back to Royer. Adair with the header, but Lutweiler is there with the stop. All right. 61 minutes. They've got 7 shots now, 3 on target to our 2. Here's more. I wonder if that off the crossbar one counts as on target. I don't know. Probably not. Torres gets it forward to Bong. Oh, what another stop by Lutweiler. He is definitely player of the match right now, keeping us scoreless in this game. Toure heads it out. Andre's chasing after it. He picks it up. See if he can get it forward to Mane. Mane, make a run. Make him run, my brother. Let's go. He's got 2 men on him. Sends it forward. What a pass to Vargas. Is he going to cross it? He does. Oh, my. What is happening? What is happening? They're playing volleyball. They're playing keep away here. Vargas and Mane, and none of them are passing it to our striker. There's Laren. Mane is super offside. I really wish he would get onside. Tadair can't win that. And all of that comes to naught. And now here's a counterattack that also is quenched. All right. Quenched? I don't know. I'm just really disappointed in that attack. That was an amazing pass by Mane. And then Vargas did nothing with it. He just sort of terrible cross that Laren didn't even go for. I don't know what was up. There's Tadair, wins a header in the box, but Red Bulls settle it down. Beckerman gets it to Torres. Adair again, that man. Crosses to Lawrence, back to Torres, heads it down to himself. That's what you should do. I mean, that was a great play. Unfortunately for us. All right, Beckerman to Torres. Adair. All right, there's 69 minutes. This is not looking good. So, 70 minutes. I think we're going to pause it here. We're going to go to tactics. We're going to go to form 2 on the attack. And we're going to take out Toure and bring in Nick Dupuis. Change things up. Go on the attack. We're not going to mess around. Let's go. We promised Dupuis some time off the bench, so here we go. All right. Stairs sends it down the middle to Torres. Royer. Giving him lots of room there. Uh-oh, there's the fullbacks down the outside. Adair has it. He's got a bad pass. Intercepted by Duvern. Lutweiler bombs it downfield to Dupuis. Wins the header. Gets it to Lair, and this is what we're talking about. Get it forward to Mane. See if he can get past some players. Nope, he's going to have to drop it back to Andre. Duvern. Forward. Dupuis again in the middle. The big target man. Good pass. Duvern messes it up, though. He wins it back, though. Momentarily to Mane. Laren takes a shot. Mane tries it back post to Vargas. We got so much going on here. Our attack is just out of sync. I don't like it at all. But the highlight continues. Andre to Teder. Get it outside. Get it out wide to the right. That would be nice. Nope. Vargas sends it forward to Laren. He gets it down. He is pummeled and loses possession. He was like bounced around like a weeble wobble. All right, here we go. Throw in near side. Tran to Dupuis. He makes a great target, man. Tran, Vargas, Andre settles it down for Teder. Is he going to take this long shot? No, he's facing the wrong direction. Andre, don't know if that was a shot or a cross or what. It wasn't good, whatever it was. Let's work the ball in the box. Let's get more aggressive. 78 minutes. Got to put some pressure on these Red Bulls. Vargas not playing so well. Shagir up to Teder. Teder almost gets tackled. Gets it to Dupuis. Out wide to Vargas. Back to Dupuis. Teder. Come on. Laren. Got plenty of guys offside. Teder forward to Vargas. Robles with another stop. That guy is hard to beat. 80 minutes. Throw in near side for New York. Torres has it. Stevens. Nope. Cabrera is there. Gets it forward. Dupuis can't get on the end of that. Murillo drops it all the way back for Robles. All right, boys. Come on. Let's get one back. I'm fine with salvaging a draw against the top two teams. There's Duvern with a steal. Gets it to that man, Dupuis. Laren's going to take on the whole defense by himself. Yes, he's got Dupuis charging towards the net. Gets the header on it. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Man, he is a bull going towards the front of the net. Royer to Adair, but Lutweiler sneaks in and gathers that in. That's veteran instincts right there. 81 minutes down, so the highlights are coming fast and furious. Again, Dupuis, but this time he gets unseated by Beckerman, but Gajer recovers, and let's restart the offense. Teder out wide to Mane, heads it on to nobody, and here's a Bong free behind the defense. He is onside, but good stop by Lutweiler. That gets New York a corner. Headed out, Dupuis again, playing well. Bombs it forward for Mane. You know he's going to outrun these guys. He's going to get fouled. Good job. 84 minutes. Man, the highlights are coming fast and furious now. Laren downfield. Heads it down for Dupuis. Dupuis, great pass to Teder. Off the post. Right back to Robles. This guy is the luckiest goalkeeper in the world. New York's defense is getting tired. We are just pummeling them right now. But they're holding strong. 89 minutes. Torres downfield for Adair. He's got a bong in the box, but that's no good. There's Mane. Let's see if we can start a counterattack here. Laren to Dupuis. Drops it back for Vargas. Back again, forward. There's Laren behind the defense. He beats one man. He can't beat Robles. Come on. This guy is a wall. I was telling you earlier, I shouldn't have been building him up. We got 1 minute of stoppage time. Lutweiler, this will be the last run at things, the last highlights. Bombs it downfield. Dupuis can't get there. 30 seconds to go. New York just sort of wasting time. Murillo bombs it downfield. Adair can't get past Tran. Lutweiler sends it out. Vargas. Andre sends it forward. Dupuis on the run. He can't beat Murillo. He's not fast enough. And there ends the highlight. No, that was offside or something. There it ends. 1-0. Disappointment. Disappointment. I mean, we played them tough. But, man. Adair played terribly up front. He had all those chances. Didn't convert a single one. But Torres made up for the 8.2 rating and a goal. Their defense played well. And Robles was on point again. Lutweiler played very well. Duverne. I mean, our defense played okay. Everybody just sort of played okay. We just couldn't break through against their defense. So, I guess you got to hand it to New York. All right. Dressing room. Pep talk. We were the underdogs. You gave it a good shot. Whatever. Get out of here. Now we got the Canadian Championship coming up. Where does this place us? 7th place. We're out of the playoffs right now. And then we'll have a triple header coming up against Toronto, who is playing poorly again this year. 10th place in the Eastern Conference. Hopefully they stay down there because we've got one of their draft picks this season. Take a look at our transfers, draft allocation. We've got Orlando City's first-round pick and Toronto's first-round pick, as well as our own first-round pick. So we got a lot of picks coming up this year. Orlando City's 11th, Toronto's 10th. So it's a pretty good year to have those guys' draft picks, 22nd and 21st. So we could have, 2 of the top 5 picks next year. That would be outstanding. I would definitely enjoy that. And that's okay because we got a lot of contracts up. I've been deciding we probably aren't going to re-sign a lot of these guys. So we look at how many contracts we got. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. We got 15 contracts up this season. We'll probably re-sign a couple of these guys. Matt Johnson, the 18-year-old, we'll probably re-sign him. He's getting better out there at the Ottawa Fury, 18-year-old target man. Shamit Shome will probably re-sign as well. He's only 21 years old. Salmon, Louis, probably, but I don't know how many other people. Not Toure, not Mancosu. Romero is our team captain. He's 29 years old. We got a lot of wingers. Mane is playing well. That's gonna be a last minute decision on whether or not we re-sign Romero. But a lot of these other guys, they're going. See you later. So we do have a lot of room on the roster next season as opposed to last season or this season when we had no room on the roster. So to have 3 first-round picks next year, I think is okay. All right. So that's roster management 101. up next, we'll do the Canadian Championship. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.